How did Pac and MC Breed give you your first shot after Dre? Didn't
Uh,
exactly.
well, Dre, it ain't Dre gave me a shot. Period.
Yeah,
As far as just being able to be part of the chronic, that's
for
give
sure.
he gave me a shot. But my shot as Warren G, uh, that came from D.O.C, MC Breed, Rodney G, and Pac as well. Rodney G and D.O.C called me, said, Warren, you got some music for MC Breed. He gonna be out here, and that was kind of like the hiatus in between the Chronic and uh, Doggy Style. Like it was, we had a little gap right in between there,
Right.
and so I was just doing music, just constantly doing music and doing things here, there, there. So they asked me to do some production, so put together a beat right in my drum machine. I had Colin play the bass on there, um, and then went to the studio and played it for MC Breed, and he loved it.
Wow.
He loved it, and so sitting in the studio, vibing to the beat, he writing. D.O.C was helping him write it, and then Pac popped up in there,
Wow.
and I'm like, whoa. The Soldier Story was cracking
Yeah.
around that
Right.
time,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, damn, this is Tupac. So he up in there. Um, he came in, was cool. I hadn't like hung out with him, but I did see him before with Above the Law, which was Lay Law
Yeah.
and 187 now.
Hmm.
And and around Tone Loc and them too. Tone Loc and Suave and them. Pac was around them too. And even though he was with Digital Underground, those were the main guys, Money being all them. Yeah, cool cats. And Pac was cool. He came right up in there. He came in and just he got on there and just started busting right after Breed. I keep
Wow.
my mind on my money, money on my mind, finger on the trigger. Hand on my nine, smoking blunts of skunk and making hoes of punks and only underground funk pumping out of my trunk. Live a life as a hustler, high till I die. Me just getting riches, miss me with lies. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I can't believe he tearing this.
Yeah, man.
And that right there was like one of my first solo shots as a producer, musically, that MC Breed and Tupac gave me by way of D.O.C and Rodney G.
Wow.
And that led to me doing Definition of a Thug, How Long Will They Mourn Me, and Lie to Kick It for Tupac. And then I produced Breed's whole album after that. And it just opened up a bunch of doors. And I did Endo Smoke in between that. So I had all of this that
Yeah.
was brewing in that little hiatus that we was having. Uh, so it was amazing. And then just, kind of like that was all that time. And even the part where I was like, I had to grab my and go back to the hood and sleep
Right.
on the floor. That was all around that same time. All of this stuff just had happened, like all just one big old uh, pot of gumbo just
Right. For
brewed.
sure.